Now, before I get into the video intro and the video, I would like all of y'all to one, like the video, sub. Thank y'all for viewing the videos. I know 15 seconds is like pretty much the give or take for when people leave or not. But listen, go to my Instagram. It is God_DK. Very simple. I'll save some of y'all the trouble and I'll make sure to put that in the description. I'm not gonna go back and do that on all my previous videos, but I will start advertising that more because I do want y'all to be I do want us to have a little more of on par levelry. Don't worry, this won't take into the video. I also do, if I ever start lacking or whatever, I do want y'all to be like, hey, don't stop now. Like, this is kind of like a two-way street here, because I kind of be like, what's the point? And then y'all sit there and be like, where's the videos? Where's the videos, dog? So yes, God, just God_DK. Y'all just gotta go down to the description box, or as I like to call it, the information box. But with that being said, let's get into the intro and let's get into the video. Wait, I kind of messed that up. Hold up. Last time on Bosses What If, DK just got out of a portal, realizing that he was in not such a good situation. All of his armor was down and bruised and beat up and battered. But he did not waver. He knew where he was, but he didn't fully know the severity of the situation. Realizing he was surrounded by witches in a mansion like no other, he knew he had to fight, so he did. And him, he's all alone, but he had a mission. Also, Charles and Deku, they're off stranded, all about trapped in a whole nother dimension. Will DK get back in time to save them? What will happen to them? What are they doing? Find out on this episode of Bosses What Ifs. DK panting frantically, running through a forest. And by this time, it's dark. Monsters are coming out left and right. Spiders, 10 feet tall, giant beasts, zombies in armor, maliciously coming from with weapons of all caliber, skeletons with purple glowing armor. They're all strong, too strong. Realizing that his supply of food is running low, realizing he has no potion, no means of healing himself besides nourishment and substance, he runs and goes for the only thing he can think of. He sees a raid captain. He knows when they die, they emit something masked and powerful, a bad omen effect. So he says to himself, I must use this to my advantage. Unlike Deku and Charles, he didn't get an enchantment that was beneficial to him. He has an enchantment on his weapons known as mending. This allows the essence and souls of anything and everything he kills to be a part of him and becomes a part of his weapon, thus allowing the life and expectancy of his weapon to, in theory and theoretically, be immortal. But he was able to do this, but it came to a downside. When he switched to his bow at hand, it didn't have infinite bows. So unlike everyone else, he had to carry stacks of arrows in his pocket. And this universe works slightly different because their pocket is known as an inventory space. They're only able to carry so many items. Armor and items as such, or things that entities like such as skeletons and zombies and the creepers. Some things are stacked where you can hold more than one due to the lightweightness, but when it's heavier, it's hard to compact these things. But he knew if he started a raid, he can get something. But he couldn't start one just yet because he was stuck running through the forest while it was nighttime. And he ran through a mansion, fighting and stopping this mansion, or fighting in the mansion, which took some time, but due to the superior enchantments and weaponry and tactic, he was able to trap most of the raids and most of the people in there and get a couple of good items. Then, with the bad omen effect in play, in going about, he was able to take care of business. He defended the village. The village shouted him with glory and praise and also threw loot at him, throwing items of wonderfulness, diamonds, emeralds, anything. You can name it all. He got it all. But this was a hollow, but yet fulfilling victory. He knew that he was the hero, but at what cost? He was able to protect most of the villagers, but some of them didn't make it through. He saw the roses on the ground and knew that the iron golem soldiers didn't make didn't make it through the fight. But he did say he will make some more. So he spent some of his time there, and he was able to get this item known as the Totem of Undying. With him being able to do such things, and with him being able to get these items together, he was able to basically prevent himself from dying. It extended his life expectancy just long enough. If he ever came close to dying, or rephrase, if he did die, he would survive just long enough to be able to rebound. And he said to himself, he will need this. So he spent his free time and his time protecting the village. He covered the area. He covered everything. He made sure these villagers would be protected even in his absence. He put down safety precautions. The villagers have intelligence, but their intelligence is very limited somehow. But he made sure he was going to protect them. Meanwhile, while he was staying, he used them to get food and made deals with other ones to increase his armory and to increase his capabilities. But he knew he couldn't stay there for long because, well, he needed to get moving and go to him. Regrettably, he was able to get all those supplies. He had a couple good nights sleep. He played around with the kids, watched them play around, but he had to find a horse. It took some time, it took some breeding, but he was able to find a horse that had good jumps, a good amount of sturdiness, and speed. Speed is the name of the game. Due to Charles forgetting to bring backup stuff. And DK does realize, though, something. He's thinking on how he met Charles.